Welcome back to my stream. And it is day 6 of Advent of Code. Let's go. Day 6, Tuning Trouble. The preparations are finally complete. You and the elves leave camp on foot and begin to make your way toward the star fruit grove. Right, collecting star fruit. As you move through the dense undergrowth, one of the elves gives you a handheld device. He says that it has many fancy features, but the most important one to set up right now is the communication system. Ooh, I wonder if this device is going to be something we get to program and stuff in future days of this year. However, because he's heard you have significant experience dealing with signal-based systems, what is this pointing to? Day 20. Oh, I see. Day 6 of 2016. Day 25 of 2016. Day 7 of 2019. Day 9 of 2019. Day 16 of 2019 and day 25 of 2021. Wow. Yeah, so we have significant experience dealing with signal-based systems. He convinced the other elves that it would be okay to give you their one malfunctioning device. Surely you'll have no problem fixing it. As if inspired by comedic... Oh, this is a long one. Okay. As if inspired by comedic timing, the device emits a few colorful sparks. To be able to communicate with the elves, the device needs to lock onto their signal. The signal is a series of seemingly random characters that the device receives one at a time. To fix the communication system, you need to add a subroutine to the device that detects a startup packet marker in the data stream. In the protocol being used by the elves, the startup packet is indicated by a sequence of 4 characters that are all different. Okay. The device will send your subroutine a data stream buffer. It's my puzzle input. All right, let's get the puzzle input. And it is 1 line. Oh my. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. 4,096 characters. Very good. Your subroutine needs to identify the first position where the 4 most recently received characters are all different. Specifically, it needs to report the number of characters from the beginning of the buffer to the end of the first such 4-character marker. Number of characters from the beginning of the buffer to the end of a 4-character marker. For example, suppose you receive the following data stream buffer. After the first 3 characters, MJQ, have been received, there haven't been enough characters received yet. Okay. First time a marker could occur is the 4th character is received, making the most recent 4 characters MJQJ. Because J is repeated, this isn't a marker. Okay. So I think it's straightforward. So the first marker is after character 5. So BVQB, there's a repeat, but VWBJ is non-repeat. So then this one has 2 P's there, and then so the first character here is 6. Okay, I see it. So we just have to do we can brute force it, I guess. Let's brute force it to start off with, and then we can make a more elegant solution. So when I say brute force, it just means what I'm thinking is an O of n squared solution. Right, where we just loop over all the characters. But we could probably make it more elegant. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this part over here. All right. Apologies for that. Okay, so this we should be able to fail to build. Cowface Dew says, I guess you'll be done in 10 minutes max. Ooh, okay. No pressure. Did this not build? Oh, I don't have bacon running. $22.06 and then 06. Get rid of that guy, and then we should be going over here, and it should say, oops, I forgot to change this 5 to a 6. There we go. And if we run, computing, unsolved. Crouch has no pressure at all, indeed. All right, so I think we could just use these as test input, right? A copy. And what I can do is, I guess we're just going to put the input here. It could either be a vec of char or what. Sure, let's do vec of char, because that's what we're looping over, right? And then parse just becomes let input equals self input is equal to AOC lib read lines. Oh, do I already have a read string? Oh, source lib read to chars. I do. There you go. Data chars collect. This might contain the new line at the end. Let's find out. Read to chars. Input 2022-06.text. I don't know if there is a new line at the end. XXD. This guy. Tail. There is a new line at the end, so we're going to have to strip that off. If self input.last.unwrap is equal to a new line, then self input pop. There, stripped. Okay, so let's see if this is 4090. It should be 4095 now because we stripped off the new line, right? Let's see. Did we read it correctly? We did not. Oh, because right, this is a this, so we can do that. Computing 4095, perfect. Okay, so now we have this. We can just do a quick. In part one, we can just test a function. Let's make a separate function here, and this is the start of message. Right. First marker after character. I guess we can just call it first marker. First marker. Stream is a vec of char. And it just returns the size. And we could just do this, in, like I said, in a very dumb way. For I in 0.stream len -1 for j. And then we can maybe improve it, because I can already think of a way to improve it. Stream len. If stream of I is equal to stream of j. Oh wait, we're only doing the first 4. Right, so we need to say for window in stream windows 4. So this is actually 0 to 3, and then I plus 1 to 4. Stream I is equal to stream j. Then we want to say continue next window. Otherwise, if we successfully get through all these things, oops, oh, I forgot this thing. Okay, duh. If we get through all these guys, then we've found our window. And this should be in and index, comma, window, in stream windows, enumerate. And then, so this becomes return index. Okay, let's test this out with test input. Println, first marker. And we'll just grab this and say dot chars dot collect vec char, and I have to actually ampersand it, right? It doesn't like that. Why? Oh no, I screwed up already. What did I do? Oh, I'm missing a... No. Oh, I am. Okay. There we go. Expected use size. Let's just return 0 if it fails. Can't return -1. It found 0. Sweet. So no pressure at all. I mean, this should work. Why wouldn't this work? If any matches, then go to the next window in our character stream. I guess we can print them out. And print out the window each time. Println checking window. So these are all the windows it's checking, and so now I can say found dupe at index. Let's see what I do wrong. I must have done something stupid. Right, and it should be 5, right? BJPL has no repeats. VWBJ has no. How is it finding a dupe? What's going on here? Why is my brain not 0 and 3? It's finding a dupe. BB. Here it's finding it. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot. One. Oh, right. It's 1 because I need to add the number of the window size, right? So it should be 5. And let's try this one also. And this should be 6. And this should be 10. And it's 6. Oh, because I forgot to hit copy. Duh. I'm going too fast. So this is 10. All right, so now let's try it on the real input. So this is first marker of self input. And that failed because we didn't ampersand it. 1343. That's the right answer. Huzzah. All right, so let's get rid of this. To make sure it still runs. Make sure Clippy's okay with it. Of course not. I keep forgetting about this. Okay. Git status. Git add source. Git commit. 2022. Day 6, part 1. All right, let's see what part 2 is. Part 2 is similar, I'm told. Your device's communication system is correctly detecting packets, but it still isn't working. It looks like it also needs to look for messages. Start of message marker is just like a start of packet marker, except it consists of 14 distinct characters rather than 4. Okay. All right. So I see what you mean now, Cowface dude. So it's just a matter of adding a parameter to it. 2206. Oh, do we have to look for the start of message first? And sorry, start a packet first, and then from there search for the start of message? Or do we just start from the beginning? Oh, I guess the start of message is going to start with the start of packet anyway, right? Because, yeah, okay. So let's just add a parameter here. Width. And change that here, width. And this is width -1. And this is width. And this is width. Right? And then we just need to change this to a 4. And we should still get whatever that number was, 1343, and we do. So now, put a 1 in front, we get 2193. And that's the right answer. Okay. Cafe Stew says no. Oh, no, meaning no, we don't have to look for the marker before looking for the message. Got it. All right. Oh, look at that. Now the river's taking a little turn. Nice. I think maybe we've reached the end of the camp now. All right. That was fast enough. That took under 20 minutes, including all the futzing around and the stupid mistake I made with the windows. Why don't I, since I have a little time, let me make this a little less. I mean, this is very compact, right? This does the trick. We could make it so it's not O of n squared, because that's what this is now. But I want to think about fn sliding window. Let me just try this. Stream of char and a width of usize. So same function signature. And I'll return usize. And we'll default to 0 again. I should make this an option, right? An option usize. Because what if you can't find it, right? Although that's a little overkill for Advent of Code, it just feels better. And this should come up with the same values and complain about, yeah. Okay, so in sliding window, what we'll do is Calface Dude says, where do you post your solutions? I haven't pushed these yet, but I will. Here they are, at least the 2022 ones. Let's go to the top of this. Copy link. I'll just put this in chat, and then you can take a look at all the solutions I've got over the past couple of years of Advent of Code. So I think the way I want to do this is coming up with a start that walks along. We maintain a list of the counts for each letter. And I think this is all lowercase, right? That's what they said. If I remember correctly, it's all lowercase. No. It doesn't even say it's letters. Why is it in my head then that it was all, it is all lowercase. If I look for capital A, there's nothing there. Yeah, I'm just scanning visually here. I only see lowercase letters. So maybe that's where I got it. So if we just create an array of 26, right? And then just keep track, a running tally of how many dupes we have. This is going to be a little longer than this function, but it might go faster because it should be O of n. Then what we can do is we can have a front iterator. Right, this is a iter char and let mod back stream iter. Right, and then for I in 0 dot width, we're going to let the index into our counts array equal front dot next dot unwrap, which is going to be a character, so we have to say as you ate, and then subtract lowercase a, right? And then we can say if counts of index is equal to 1. So if we've already seen a letter with that, we can increment the number of dupes we have. And then say counts of index is equal to 1, plus equals 1. So this will tell us how many dupes we have in the first width characters. I guess we don't need I, right? I is unused. Yeah. And then we can say while start is less than slen, streamlen. Actually, I want to start this here at range plus 1. 1 past range. Width. My brain is broken. So while the start is less than the length of the stream, we want to get the first and last one. So first is the front, next unwrap, and the back is going to be, last. It's going to be the back, next unwrap. And then what we can do is we can remove the front, or add the front one and remove the back one, and then check for dupes each time. So we can say we're going to remove the first one, counts of first minus equals 1. If counts of first is now equal to 1, there was a dupe and now there no longer is a dupe, so we can say dupes minus equals 1. And what do we do with the back? So we can say counts of last plus equals 1. And if it is now 2, that means we've just created a dupe. Right? If after all that dupes is 0, that means we have a width worth of characters with no dupes. So we can return option usize. Return sum. Negvorsa, hello. Negvorsa asks, is there any element after back next? Well, back, maybe I misnamed these. Front is the, meaning the front of the list. So we have the back character, then we have a whole bunch of mess, and then we have the front character. Right, so I'm moving the front one forward by 1 and the back one forward by 1 so that we and we can remove the S and add the F here. I shouldn't have used F. I don't know if that helps. So there's always going to be the back one is always going to be a width number of elements away from front, towards the front, towards the beginning of the array or slice or whatever. And then if it failed, then we just increment start. And if that all fails, we just return none. COD3 Monk, hello, welcome to the stream. You arrived just at the end of the stream. Oh, well, except I have to fix all these bugs because these all need to be U sizes. If this works, then I'm gonna call it. Oops, cast through a raw pointer first. Why? This is a character, isn't it? I can say front next unwrap as U8. Oh, do I have to say as? COD3 Monk, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. I thought that this would be a... Okay, let me just try this. Let foo equals front next. And this should be an option ampersand char. Okay. So can I do this? Well, let me do this. Oops. And then I have to, deref it in order to do the math on it. Yeah, so now I can just do this. That's a little awkward. No? Oh, an as expression can only be used to convert primitive type. Okay, so then I have to do it this way. Let's see what takes precedence, the asterisk or the as. Looks like the asterisk. Good. Oh, and now I actually have to call it. So let's just say println, bang, sliding window. And this should be 1343 also. Nope. Oh, I need the... And it panicked on a none value. Okay, so that means that this fails. Maybe we should, maybe I should run it with some of the test input first. So if I give it this, let's give it the long one. And then we can print it out. Println this sliding window of this as chars, collect vec char, comma 4. Right? Okay, and then what we can do is just use printf debugging. Option usize doesn't implement, yes, unwrap. Okay, so let's see what we got. So let's print our counts. So it does have a duplicate. It detected one duplicate. That's good. But it's not finding this situation here. So let's print this out for each one that it finds. What I can do is I can say remove this, add this. And that's going to wrap, unfortunately, but that's okay. Remove first. Oh, did I do it backwards? I did. That's okay. That's the bug. I have it backwards. First is the back of the list, and the second is the front of the list. Yeah. And it came up with 10, which is the right answer for this one, right? Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. So this just changes to sliding window. And it's still 1343. We got to get rid of the print here. And then if I change this to sliding window, 14, it should be 2193 and give me a warning that we're not using first marker. Look at that. Okay. So there's two different ways to solve it. I'll do that just so that it doesn't complain. Okay. So that's the sliding window way to do it. And the other way is also with the sliding window, but then it uses O of sliding window squared, which is small. But you got to do it for each thing of the window. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's see what Clippy says. If Clippy's happy, and it is, git status, then I'm going to wrap this stream up. A very, very short stream. Git commit -am 2022 day 6 part 2 done. And I'll push this up now. Take a quick peek here at my commits. There it is. Okay. Hopefully I'll have a little more time tomorrow and we can actually grind away at events. There we go. We have to keep working on 2017. 2016, 2017, or 2022 and 2017 are in sync right now, but we want to get 2017 further along because we've got 3 more years to work on. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you in the next stream where we will work some more Advent of Code. Take care.